Well, I think first of all the idea that children are themselves active subjects and citizens, which is very strong in Reggio, and therefore they can participate, make their views known, and there is a lot of work going on in many countries about the participation of children in decisions. I mean, even if it's about the environment of their nursery, but it can be about other subjects. But then also politics in the sense that issues to do with childhood and family, education are very political subjects. And it seems to me and some other people from outside that in Reggio, tools like pedagogical documentation provide a fantastic method for making so many things visible and therefore subject to discussion and argument. You have a very nice term in Italian, confrontation, which is the idea that you can argue and then have a drink. What I'm also trying to do with other people is to connect into larger discussions going on. For example, in fields like social theory, like people like Foucault, for example, are very important because they talk about dominant discourses, which are and you can see dominant discourses in work with children. They say this is what you should do, and of course if you think that it's only one discourse, then you find methods of arguing about it, and then you connect into people in the field of politics who are also asking these questions about where do politics take place, especially when the traditional methods like Parliament are now losing a lot of their credibility. So in the last 30 years we have lots of social movements, we have lots of new political arenas, and really all I'm saying is that we can see schools and other institutions as another set. So with all of this it's about connecting young children who often in a very narrow discussion into these larger debates. If you talk about early childhood, most people in the world of politics will make a big yawn and switch off. But people like Malaguzzi showed, how you can be passionate about work with children, but also incredibly interested and involved in all the other areas. And this conference is about crossing boundaries, and this is a very good example, so it seems to me, of how we need to cross into all sorts of other areas where people have got some very interesting discussions, but often don't think about children at all. And also, of course, Europe is another issue.